Well, I'm really excited to introduce you to Jared Ryan. Jared is the principal at Butler County Area Vocational-Technical School. And Jared, I need to welcome you to the Butler Buzz. I have been so excited to talk to you about this amazing educational program here in Butler County. So welcome.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here. Excited to be here as well.
Okay, good. So I know just from our brief conversation a little bit about your story, but I'd like to start off with, you had mentioned to me that you were a student, we won't say when, you were a student at the VOTEC. And how did you go from being a student at the VOTEC to being the principal?
Well, graduated from the heating and air conditioning program at the school. Joked around, told my teacher at the time I'd be back for his job someday. Didn't quite turn out that way, but worked in the industry for a little while. Went back to school, started at Slippery Rock, got my teaching certification, social studies and special ed.
Okay.
Just so happened at the time I was finishing up, there was an opening at the school. I applied as a special ed teacher and got the position, and then did that for 9 years.
Okay.
And spent the last 2 as the principal.
Okay, so you worked in HVAC. You graduated from the VOTEC as a high school student.
Mm-hmm.
You worked in HVAC. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you decide to go to become a teacher, and social studies and special ed. End up becoming a special ed teacher at the VOTEC, and then become a principal.
Yep.
Wonderful. That is a great story. Do the students there know this story?
I believe some of them do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think they should. That's a wonderful story. So I know I have been as a community member through the VOTEC. I also have family members that work in the trades in my immediate family and extended family. So I'm a big fan. Can you tell us about some of the programs that the VOTEC offers?
Sure. So we have 15 programs. I'll run through the list.
Okay.
We have cosmetology, health assisting, culinary arts, protective services, which is your fire and EMT,
Okay.
Policing type programs, automotive technology, auto body collision repair, welding, machine technology, carpentry, building construction, heating and air conditioning, graphic design, computer networking, sports medicine, and heavy equipment repair.
Have these programs, since you've been involved, have they been adding programs? These programs have been pretty long-term, consistent?
We recently added, it was 3 years ago, the sports medicine program.
Okay.
Enrollment really jumped up this year. It's a good opportunity for students if they want to get into the physical therapy, or occupational therapy type of field to get a jump start on their education in that.
Okay. So I know students can be enrolled in your program at the school from 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Mm-hmm. I also know that you service many different schools in the area. What school districts are you assisting?
So it's all 7 school districts in Butler County.
Okay. So all 7 school districts. And what's a student's day like there?
Our school operates on 2-hour sessions.
Okay.
So depending on which school the students attend, they either attend in the morning session from 7:55 to 9:55.
Okay.
That's our Seneca Valley, Karnes City, and Montauk students, with some Butler students intermixed.
Okay.
The second session is entirely made up of Butler students, and that's from 10 to 12. And then from 12:45 until 2:45, we have the remaining 3 districts in the county, South Butler, Mars, and Slippery Rock.
All right. Wow. There's a lot of students coming throughout the day. Have you seen over the time period, like since you've been in there, as an increase in numbers?
Yes.
Of students?
We had around a little over 1,000 students to start the year off.
Okay.
Part of coming into the school and trying out a trade, some of the students decide it's not for them.
Sure.
Which is great. They're not spending a bunch of money to figure that out at a trade school after. So we're glad to see that too. But we're down to about 950 now.
Okay.
So that's it's been steadily climbing though, every year.
I would think so. And that's why I wanted everybody to know about all of these opportunities available for the students. I think it's super important. Can a lot of these students, once they go through the program, can they get employed immediately after graduation or upon graduation?
A lot of our students do. We actually have a cooperative education program, and some of them get jobs and go out and work in the industry that they were training with us while they're in school.
Okay.
So instead of reporting to VOTEC for the day, they would actually report to the work site.
Okay.
We have right around 35 students this year out on cooperative education.
Okay.
And then if they want to go on to a trade school, we have a number of students who do that. We do have some students who are going on to college.
Sure.
4-year degrees. We have a student this year. She's going to taking our machining program. She's going to go on for engineering, and we've had a number of students do that in the past as well. So lots of good opportunities in that regard too. If you want to go on to college, you got a skill. Nobody can ever take that from you.
Exactly. Sure. Really well stated. And I know I've been through the VOTech and I've seen many different fun things. I know I could have lunch there during the day. I could go and get my hair cut. I can order my Christmas cookies.
So our programs do offer services to the community. The culinary arts is we operate a restaurant.
Yeah.
Students prepare all the food for it. It is open from noon to 2, Tuesday through Friday.
Okay.
Rather. In our cosmetology program, you can make an appointment with the instructor, with a student, if you happen to know one who attends, to come in and get your services done for your hair, nails, makeup, things like that. Our automotive department does work on some vehicles for the public as well. It's got to fit what they're doing at the time,
sure.
Relevant to the educational process, but it is something that we do as well.
Right. Well, I know we could talk more, and I really appreciate everything that you are doing for the students in our community. Please learn more about the Butler County Area Vocational-Technical School and the wonderful programs and opportunities for our kids, our students. Thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.